ages. Welcome to Speed Gaming 6, where we are ready for another spoiler log race. My name is Leoria. I'm joined in the booth by Kaysden.
Hello.
Hey. Hi.
How's it going?
Oh, it's pretty good. We've got our teammate in Jesse, Radical Sniper. We've got our not teammate, but well-known resident rando god, if you will, Keck, Andy. It's gonna be a good race.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. You know,
And
if Jesse updated his name, it would just be like one of the very few races where it's just two dudes racing, Jesse versus Andy.
Jesse versus Andy. If only,
No
man.
no like handles or anything. Just that's our name. We're just gonna do the thing.
Yeah. This is just who we are. That'd be great, actually. I'm still trying to petition Jesse to just not be radicalsniper99 anymore.
He's had
just
that name
Jesse.
forever. It's never gonna change.
I know, man. But like, even the team name it uses J. It doesn't use R.
That's fine. It makes it a little bit harder to figure out.
It's fair. Already. Divergence. Nice. I will say our lovely goat of a tracker is Jandy B, who literally has like signed up for so many tracking opportunities, and she's been killing it. So I was excited to see her signed up again. I'm hype. And as you can see how awesome she is, she's already put all of our crystal and pendant information as well as medallion information on the tracker. So that's pretty awesome. Okay, so I don't know where Andy got one bomb, but we just rushed map chest to get a sword.
It was from a prize pool.
Oh, okay.
So, like, he didn't need it, but was rushing for a sword. So if it was going to go further, we had a weapon anyway, so that would have worked. The bomb is just nice to have. Correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think enemy prize packs are listed, only tree pulls.
So they're listed, but not what enemy is in each of them. Like, that's something you have to know. But the prize packs are listed at the very, very bottom, like right above the meta information. Yeah. They're listed right below the prize pool and bushcrab info. Okay, so CAC is pretty nice here. We've got our bow, we've got an ether, we've got a pearl. Andy's gonna have again like that little bit of a sword kind of advantage, if you will. But I mean, if there's anything else, like Jesse's gonna get that pretty quickly, I think.
Yeah, well, I mean, the fact that Andy left, there can't be anything else in escape. Like, you don't make that trip. You don't make that trip just to get a sword if you're going to be coming back later. So I imagine that's the only item in there.
Right.
I'll say I don't download the log. I know some comms do. I don't. I like to just kind of watch it and call it as it goes. And I'll have it open on the side if there's something interesting to look for, but
looks like a really nice early bit of cash too. And Andy legitimately just said, we're just gonna save and quit from the well. Like, he grabbed the bottle vendor, grabbed the bow from it, and said, all right, that's enough. We're gonna save and quit from there. We're not gonna end up bottle vendor. Okay, so Jesse rushed the mess out of that glove.
Yeah.
And looks like going to grab his sword as well here?
I would assume that's what this is, yeah. I knew it was getting a little low there. down to 1 heart. That can be scary.
Oh, he's fine. He's fine.
Yeah, he's fine.
I saw he grab the mirror. Did he also get more money? Is that what that was?
I believe so. Is this going to be a trip to Zora, or is this just Ice Rod Cave?
Or both?
Okay, so Jesse saves and quits too. So that's got to be the only
there
thing.
There can't be anything there then. Yeah.
Yeah, there's
and that's
no
fine.
way.
Okay, so Ice Rod Cave has got to have a something here, right?
Yeah.
Whoa. This palette shuffle is wild.
A hook shot, that's a good pull.
It is a good pull. Like, for the movement on top of the freely, if you will, given good stuff. Andy taking the time to use that prize pack knowledge.
Up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, could be good to like save some money doing that, but at the same time, they have 800 even after spending 500, which it looks like that's what we're going to be doing. We still have plenty, so.
Well, I think part of it too is just honestly, crabs are dangerous.
They're dangerous. They're just right there, and it's a free refill. So
yeah,
I get it.
Like, it's just that guard pack. It's anything that's in that like guard pack is going to be bombs this time around. So that includes crabs. I'm struggling with words. Okay, so we grabbed the blue mail from the waterfall, and
right.
I do like that. Like, it's on the way, it's safe enough, and it gives you the water walk here, right?
I think the water walk alone makes up the time it costs.
Yeah, agreed.
Even without boots, it's just faster than having to go down and around and deal with the fireballs and Zoras and hopping in the water 3 times, because that's an expensive hammer.
Okay, Solski. Thanks. Wow. Okay, so that's definitely required. I am going to assume... Alright, I'm going to assume incorrectly. I was thinking that we were going to see Andy go over to Agina to get his glove to have that Dark World access, but it looks like we're going over towards the Eastern area.
Thought so too. I mean, Eastern is a crystal. If there's anything useful in here, like, I don't know, maybe another glove? Or a flute?
Maybe.
Like, if there's something here, it makes sense.
Yeah.
No, I mean, boots, yeah. Boots are always good. Did Andy go to Hobo?
I don't think he did. That's what I was literally about to ask you. That is a bottle.
That's a bottle with a bee.
A gold bee.
A valuable bee at that.
Well, Andy definitely does not have that bottle. That much I can say.
I feel like Jesse quick swapped to the bottle just to show us that that's why he grabbed it, was because it's a gold bee. Or to check and make sure it was, or something.
Maybe? I think that's more what it was to see what kind of bee it was. Because I bet he saw bottle and did not know
what was going to be in it.
Yeah. I will say Jesse got, or not Jesse, forgive me. Andy got half magic out of, I want to say it was Saha left. Oh, bye, gold bee. Oh.
That's a nice pull.
Yeah?
Yes, the money is free, but going on the same thing as just getting the blue mail, might as well get that potion too. Like, that could come in handy.
It looks like Andy is just straight up planning to beat Eastern here. I mean, I could be reading this incorrectly, but he's gearing up to just go straight through and grab that big key from the compass chest, and is now taking care of this.
Straight to the boss.
Yeah. Makes me wonder legitimately if there's another glove here on Armos. And yeah, Andy is definitely jamming. Okay, so here's the difference, because Jesse is taking that hammer from Zora and going straight to the Dark World.
I mean, I like this, honestly. If we're... What is Pod? Pod is a pendant? I don't know if we're going to have to go in there.
I mean...
Like, if you have to go in there, going there with having the mirror, like, I like that.
Well, here's the thing. If this is just a glove on Armos Knights, you know, is Andy really losing any time, you know?
It's a compass. I don't think the compass is going to help you lift anything, but at the same time,
does Pod have anything?
I'm going to guess not, based on the fact we're walking the opposite direction, but we'll see.
It looks like we're going to Crystal Swamp here.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
this isn't too bad though, with 6 hearts.
Right.
Like, the boss is not particularly hard, it's just slow and annoying.
Yeah, the dungeon is just slow. And knowing the way Jesse routes, Jesse really likes to rush his boots.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm going to guess that either 1, boots are here in Swamp, or 2, they're locked by something that's in here. And there's like a big part of me really wants to open the log just to like find out, but I'm not going to. But Andy's about to get his glove, his Dark World access. He has a crystal up now. We need the map chest. Okay. What are we getting, Jesse? Oh!
That's a good pull.
That is movement, honestly. Like, that's pretty nice. That will make getting over to the...
Pod Eastern just a little bit faster.
Yes. You stole the words from my mouth hole. Thank you.
Sorry about that.
No, it's okay. I appreciate it. I will say, a good point brought up in chat of Eastern being a red crystal. If there's something at Pyramid Fairy, that's a big maybe too. But even then, we're seeing Andy not go towards Hype Cave into Swamp. He's going towards VOO. That's why I love this mode. Like,
this mode is really fun to watch, especially when, like, 2 good runners get completely different ideas of how to approach the
yes.
And you just have no idea who's going to be ahead until, you know, like...
Until you're going to the climb. Right.
Until someone hits go mode and you're like, okay, now we can think about this.
Yeah. I really, like, this is why I love it, though, because they're given the same exact information, right? They're both given the same spoiler log. All the info is the same.
Same amount of time.
Same amount of time. And yet we've gotten 2 completely different routes. And yeah, this is making a lot of sense for the potential for Pyramid Fairy. Because again, Andy rushed Thieves Town next. Thieves Town is our other 5-6.
Yeah.
So this is looking to me like a...
something in there.
Like, hype swamp into Pyramid Fairy sort of deal.
That makes me wonder, like, how much time does it cost going back into the portal to do Big Bomb, since you can't do it after Swamp for Jesse?
Well, and he does have Flute on top of that, so...
And that's the thing, is it's going to take him longer, but he's going to have this mobility. Like, I don't know which is the correct choice here. I really don't.
Jesse, that is a flute.
I'm sure Argus enjoys being serenaded, but that's not how you're going to get him to leave the room.
Right. Question for you, Kaze.
Yeah.
Does holding your sword out to the side actually extend the hammer hitbox to the side as well?
It does. I
Okay.
think the bigger reason for doing that on Argus is just Argus's hitbox is also kind of ass.
Fair, fair.
Like, it's really bad.
That is fair. Yeah, I'm here for that.
It's something to do with like his diagonal movement or whatever. It's just I've done the same thing, and you don't want to hit down, which also has a good hitbox for the hammer, but Argus likes to jump up.
Yeah.
And when he jumps up and you're just in a hammer pose, you're going to take damage, and he hits hard, even on blue mail.
Right. Surprisingly so. Like, we joke about it being paper cut dungeon, and then the boss kind of smacks you. I will be completely honest. I have not probably been the best at paying attention on Andy's side, but I don't believe we've opened up anything other than the big, like the chest that had the big key in the front.
I've been keeping an eye on it. I haven't seen any items pop up yet. We're just kind of going through the dungeon, which really is leading me to think you might be right about the 5-6 crystal thing.
Yeah, like we are rushing it hard. Oh, hey, look, silvers.
Silvers. Progression, very nice to have.
Very nice to have. And I'm going to venture a guess here. Oh. Okay, so that sick kid, apparently. Sick kid. Read the word key. Sick kid was required with that Samaria. Jesse got that bottle from Hobo, I believe?
Yes, from Hobo before going to get his hammer, which that's yet another interesting thing. Like, that worked out really nicely for Jesse.
Yeah. And it's funny because, you know, we were talking about, like, Andy's up a crystal with that Eastern play, right? But
also, Blind could just drop a bottle right here.
True. Nope.
And Andy shaking his head. I don't think he was happy with that scripted fight. It went a little sideways, but as long as you live, it's fine.
Yeah, he was fine. He's alive. I mean, okay, so I was not necessarily expecting to save and quit, but I'm here for it. Are we going to do Swamp here, or are we just straight up rushing Big Bomb?
I imagine we're... I don't know. Like, the only reason I could see you don't do Swamp here is if boots are available soon.
Yeah.
If boots are in Pyramid Fairy, we're going straight to Pyramid Fairy. We are going straight to Pyramid Fairy, which
we're going to Hype Cave first.
We're going Hype Cave first. That's right.
Because Hype Cave has the flippers.
Yeah, regardless. So this is required. But yeah, like, again, if your boots are in Pyramid Fairy, I don't think you do Swamp first. That's like one of the worst dungeons to do without boots. So.
Oh, there was just a bottle right there.
There was a bottle right here.
I don't like the Hobo play then, if I'm being completely honest with you.
So I still don't hate it, because that bottle is green goo, which useful, yes, but getting that free red refill, it helps justify it a little bit more.
I guess. I think that it was
it's definitely makes it a time sink, because that is a slow check. So I do agree there, but you know, at least it was planned. And again, in 15 minutes, like, that could just be, that's the first bottle that Jesse saw that was on the way in the route that was convenient to route in, and then you move on to doing other things before you realize, oh shoot, there was a bottle there. I don't even remember, did Jesse get the second bottle?
No, he didn't. He got the heart container and the flippers, but he skipped that chest, which is why I was surprised. Like, oh, that is a bottle. Okay, I guess. Because yeah, he skipped it. He skipped the green goo. That's why I was surprised to see it on Andy's side.
Yeah.
And I mean, he's getting the flute here, so it's not like he's not going to get it when he activates the flute anyway, just like Jesse did.
I mean, if you're gonna
yeah.
do the hobo one, I think you get both. But I'm just wondering if Jesse just straight up missed the bottle and hype cave.
I will say that for some of the 5-item caves, the way that they're written is a bit funky, but that's generally usually in regards to like the NPC being written
because it's on
like
a different line. It's
down.
not, they're not grouped exactly together, which is a little obnoxious.
But that wasn't the issue here. The issue here wasn't like, because it was from a chest, it wasn't the NPC. Yeah, I think that honestly this was just we saw Sick Kid and we just looked, what is the first bottle that seems relatively ish on the way.
Yeah.
Alright, so Jesse's on his scripted blind fight. Andy's going to be on his generally not scripted, but still fine Argus fight. Alright, Crystal 2 for Jesse.
This will be nice for Andy having silvers for that last phase instead of having to mess around with that hitbox and the hammer.
That is true.
For phase 2.
Yeah, this is a good call. Ooh, do you think we'll see silver strats?
I can't imagine you would risk that when you have a mirror.
What? You just hit L once. Keck. It's that easy.
It is that easy. The problem is, sometimes you press the button twice.
That is fair.
Sometimes you press L instead of R.
Oh, Andy, you tried! You tried! I appreciate you!
I have a feeling Andy's listening and like just trying to make me look like a fool.
Oh, man. Dude, I appreciate the effort. That was good.
That was good.
I really appreciated that.
I wouldn't do it because I know how I play the game, but like I'll do it in a practice seed, but I wouldn't do it in a race.
Brilliant, dude. Okay, so Jesse's doing Eastern now. He'll have a quicker Armos kill because of silvers.
Yeah.
But Andy will have got, how do I want to say this? Like, Andy's going to have whatever's in Big Bomb first.
Yeah, so Jesse, I wasn't paying close enough attention. Did he go there through the Dark World, or did he just go straight to Eastern?
Straight to Eastern.
Okay, so there's nothing in Pod then.
I don't want to talk about it.
I mean, your thoughts on Pod aside, it just means like there was no advantage to be had by delaying it.
That's fair.
But also it was empty.
I kind of want to open the log just to look at Pod.
Just
see if there's anything worth it.
See half magic or that's a Titan's Mitt, so we will be going back for that.
Yep, that's
not optional.
Not the boots that I was expecting. Just like, where are the boots?
I'm starting to think the boots are just going to be somewhere like we're not going to see them or super late.
You know what? I'm giving in. Well, we're gonna get the boots. I'll tell you that much. How about that? I can guarantee you that we're getting the boots at some point.
They're on a boss somewhere. I'm going to venture a guess based on the equipment that we have right now, and I'm going to say they're on Vidi. I mean, you do know. You looked.
I do know. I absolutely do know the answer. I'm just choosing not to.
They're 100% going to be on Vidi. I haven't looked, but that's what I'm calling.
I legitimately was about to ask you if you looked.
No, I haven't. I did download it. I have it off to the side. Have not looked at anything yet. Because I just have fun kind of speculating. What are we going to get? What are we going to find? And see how often I can be wrong. Frequently.
This is fine. This is fine. Well, I'll give you a little hint here. The fact that Andy is rushing it.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that we had the medallion for it, we got the bottle to get Samaria, like we got the kit, and we rushed the mitts at the Pyramid Ferry. So, like, it kind of makes sense. Like, all the pieces just fell into place.
What if I also told you
that I'm wrong?
That we're gonna see Jesse, mirror, and maybe he'll heal first, but we're gonna probably see Jesse mirror and flute to 6 as well. Honestly, that's a great question, is are we gonna get more swords?
That's not a mirror and flute. That is a save and quit.
Well, okay. The important part is the fluting to 6.
Well,
here's something I can tell you. We're not gonna get red mail.
Okay, that's got to be somewhere done then. Where's that?
That's Ped. So.
Yep.
Sorry. That's not happening.
Well, there's your progression and pendant pod for the seed. Red mail on Ped. Have fun.
Wow. Thanks. Clown. Honestly, the other 3 swords are pretty easy to... Well, okay. 2 out of the remaining 3 swords are pretty easy to get. One of them is very dependent on a few different things. But that's all I'm getting you.
So it's interesting. Jesse picked up the fire rod before coming into Mire, which means it's available. I believe that was just down there on Desert Ledge. Kind of surprised Andy didn't grab that to do Spooky.
Yeah.
So that's a good...
So...
like...
Oh, yeah.
15, 20 seconds or so?
Yeah. Yeah, so, just really...
Well, it's also in the dark, so that's gonna kind of probably put a damper on doing any spooky shenanigans.
No, you can do spooky bootsless.
In the dark? I mean, yes, it's technically possible, sure.
All you have to technically do is shoot a silver arrow and then place the block. You just need sparkles.
Yeah.
And then spooky is safe.
Doing that first spooky switch, though, it's an adventure if you're trying to do it in the dark.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying that doing spooky in the dark is necessarily the fastest or best idea here, but it is a doable
is. Oh, yeah,
thing.
It's absolutely doable.
Yeah. Just for folks in chat, most people... Jesse? Did we, Did we, forget what chest is what there, buddy? Over your head? Are we okay? Pat? Anyway. Oh,
hey, look, it's Boots.
Oh, yeah, look! Boots on Viddy! Hey, you called it! Okay, I got distracted. Let me get undistracted here. Oh! I know what he did. He read map chest and thought map was torches.
I mean, I feel like Mire is one of the dungeons that's probably least known that chest names, because we never call it by their names.
Yeah, no, we just call map chest stupid chest.
Yeah. It's stupid chest, torches, and cutscene.
Yeah, honestly. Okay, so to bounce back here to the discussion we were having. So, can you spooky with silvers? The things that you can do spooky with, all that's required is having some sort of, like, sparkle or other, like, flying air effect, ancilla effect, if you will. So, the most common one to use is kicking up some dust. That's why everybody's like, hey, we just need boots. But technically, yeah, you can do it with silver arrows. You can do it with fire rod, ice rod. You can do it with sword beams. The one that I've asked about before, and I honestly cannot remember, is if you can do it with a red ring. I don't think red ring works, though.
I don't follow red ring news very much, so I'm not sure.
I mean, I do know that you are very much an anti-red ring gang. Oh, Jesse. Okay. Oh.
Yeah, I'm seeing in chat, apparently both of the boomerangs will break it.
Okay, they
which
break
means it's something to do with the boomerang itself, despite the red one having sparkles.
Yeah. Because that's the other thing, like, certain things will break spooky, like, you don't want a powder when you have spooky. Apparently, now I know you don't want a boomerang when you have spooky.
You don't want it as a lamp.
Yeah, correct. By the way, Andy just got crystal number 5. Looks like we are going towards Skull Woods. This is honestly a really, like, you want to be as prepped as you can before you go to ice, just because ice is gross. With that though, Jesse gets his fourth crystal. Counting is hard. And there is our Master Sword on Andy's side. And yeah, I just realized, Kaze, we're in go mode.
Yeah, I was just looking at that, kind of doing the math. Like, we don't have hardly anything, but you get a pendant TR and you don't need a whole lot. So
yeah,
it's just kind of, like, oh hey, suddenly go mode.
Suddenly go mode. This is definitely fun. I will say, like, I'm gonna be intrigued to see sword wise
what happens.
Yes, because I know, like, I have to imagine that the third sword that these guys are going to get is going to be on the way to GT. I don't think they're going to get one that is in GT.
Right.
Yeah. Like Wally said, Sword 3 is slightly off the path. 4 in GT is definitely not happening. And I agree with that. One thing I did not look at, and I'm a little curious about, so
I'm gonna look it up because I'm curious.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I could just tell you.
You could do that.
Super Bunny.
Okay.
Yeah. So, it's literally, like, on the way up to GT.
Right.
Like, you could just do the Super Bunny climb and boom, you get it.
Yeah, it's just right there. That's pretty free.
Oh. This ice palace is so pretty. I'm nothing if not entertained by this beautiful ice palace. I think As much as I'm loving Gametal, I think we're gonna get some CS stores. You know, a good point was brought up. Jesse didn't get half magic.
Where was half magic?
Saha's closet.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if that's just a cut due to feeling a little behind.
I wonder if literally it's straight up just Jesse feeling like
knows who he's racing and is trying to cut time wherever possible.
Yeah. I honestly think that it's a combination of maybe that he might not have looked for it. I think honestly, the more that we're going through this, on top of just like Andy plays the game very efficiently. Like as far as like execution and all that goes. I think that the biggest thing that has been like painful on Jesse's side was the hobo bottle.
The hobo bottle, and I do think the swamp before Pyramid Fairy cost a little bit of time as well. And I think realistically that's the bulk of the difference, is those two things.
Yeah.
So that hobo swim, like you said,
it's a lot of time.
It's a lot. I think
Mire too. Yeah, like the going for torches and Mire instead of going to...
Yeah, I forgot about that.
I did forget that too.
Halfway across the dungeon that you didn't have to go.
Mm-hmm.
Good moth fight.
All right. Good moth fight, good cold fight.
Yep.
So somewhat slightly asynchronous, but not too bad, of crystal catches. Andy's on his way up to GT at this point. Like I said, going to likely go through the Super Bunny path to GT as opposed to going up through Paradox Cave, because again, there is a Tempered Sword on the way there. I mean, you can do numbers for GT. I just can't guarantee I'm going to be counting very nicely, honestly. But good luck. If you're guessing. And yeah, I was right. I like that we see Andy going to grab this. He'll do a hook push, a mirror delete, and then go get his Tempered Sword. Something I didn't catch or pay as close of attention to as maybe I should have was if Andy had hit the switch in ice.
I don't think he did, but I wasn't watching that closely. Did Jesse hit it?
I don't think he did. Okay,
no,
so
there's the
with
big
the big key there, no,
you're not hitting a switch.
No. Yeah, Jesse went straight from Paying Gators straight over to the left, so...
I'm fairly certain Andy did the same.
Yeah. Alright. Andy is in GT.
Chat saying Andy hit the switch? I'd have to go back and look.
Yeah. It all depends on if, one, the big key, and two, a small key are on the way.
Yeah.
Which it looks like Spike Chest was a small key, and I'm pretty sure Andy did not get that. So, yeah, Andy hit the switch then for sure. Okay, so we had, what was that, 2 small keys in DM room and Stalfos room?
Mm-hmm.
And rushing through to the right side here. So looks like we've got a Compass Room GT. Or, Compass Room GT Big Key. Alright. Not a bad puff kill for Jesse there, finishing out Cold Stare. And he will be on his way up to GT next. As he begins his mountain climb, Andy is starting his GT climb. Technically, I believe that was 4 because we do count the torch. We count viewing the torch as a check.
I really like that. Mimic 1 strat Andy did for spoiler.
Yeah?
It's a way to get through there with taking no net damage.
Wait, by Mimic 1, do you mean the room before Mimic 1?
The switch,
okay.
The switch room.
That's why I was like, wait.
Yeah, like actual Mimic 1.
Yeah. So I was like, wait.
Yeah, the spike switch room.
Yeah. That makes sense. Okay. Gauntlet 1. Making quick work of it. Gauntlet 2. Nicely done dealing with those red Stalfos. They can be absolute jerks. And a really nice lineup there for G3. This is legit just like a blink and you miss it gauntlet for Mandy. Holy cow.
Yeah, it really is. You can tell he's done this a couple times.
Maybe once or twice. I don't know.
Oh.
Oh,
One of the worms got away.
I don't know, man. Seems pretty amateur level there. 2 cycling Landmo with silvers. Come on.
Yeah, we calm cursed him.
Yeah, I think we
absolutely did.
We absolutely did. Okay, look, you can't have a bad Landmo 2 and a bad Wizrebs 2. This better be a perfect Torches 2 coming up. Oh no!
You're doing it again.
No, this is Torches 1, not Torches 2.
Oh, okay.
See? See? It's fine. It's fine. See?
Everything is fine.
First try, every try. Don't shake your head, Andy, please. See? Look, Torches 2. Perfect. It was great. Oh, man. Hey, out of curiosity, I wonder where Powder was today. Probably somewhere stupid.
Somewhere we're never going.
Yeah? Oh. Paradox.
Yeah.
Paradox 5. Yeah, we're not doing that. I was gonna say I did not necessarily pay attention to that. Can I look up Lamp? I can absolutely look up Lamp. I've got you guys. Lamp! He cased in. 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 There was progression in Pendant Pod.
I mean, is it really progression, though?
It's required. Logically.
Logically, yes.
Yeah, it's in Pod. It is literally progression. See? See?
I mean, if you have a fire rod, you basically have a lamp.
No. But yes. Technically. Would have been a real smooth mire for these guys if they had it. But also, that's just me throwing shade. Okay, so we've got Jesse in the gauntlet. We got Andy on Ganon. One cycle phase 1.
One cycle phase 2.
Yep. Getting those silvers ready. Ganon is being a warpy boy today. Just want to shout out that Jesse one-cycled land mode 2.
You know, if I was being chased around by a pug with a sword who's stabbed me multiple times, and I had the ability to warp, I would also go ahead and warp as much as I could.
That is fair. Get your GGs in chat for the pug. Andy crossing the bridge, finishing with a race time GG time of 59 minutes, 55 seconds. That does include the 15-minute study time, so officially a 44:55. Hot damn.
I swear these seeds keep getting faster.
Yeah, I'm just kind of like, whew. That was fast. That was, we like to see sub-hour for spoiler seeds, right? Like, that's just kind of a general rule of thumb. This was sub-hour with the 15-minute study period.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a really good point, and I'm glad Andy's actually taking the time to respond in chat about for spoiler races, like, can racers choose to use less rating time overall? And yeah, no, you are, hate to say the word legally, but like you 100% are required to not start playing the game until 15 minutes into the seed, or into the timer rather. So. Right. You have to have that time. Because like Andy said, at that point, you would basically just start playing and try to read as you go. And it would just be self-pilot.
And it would be like something they could do, but it would be a very different mode at that point.
Right. I will fix that, Andy. I got you. One moment. This is done. I need to go to this and Andy, if that didn't work, holler at me. Because then I'll just get the actual invite link instead of trying to send it again. So yeah, in pilot seeds, pilots don't pilots have to start at 0. Or like they start at 0. They don't have to, but they do. I love me some pilot. I'm so excited that tournament's back.
It is a very fun tournament.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Hi.
Now Jesse's getting to deal with all of these warps that Ganon likes to do in this seed. But we should be finishing up here shortly. While you're working on trying to get some invite links going.
Yep. Hopefully that'll work.
That is a dead pig.
That is in fact a dead pig. And get your GGs in chat. for Jesse, finishing with a race time GG time of 1:03:43. Again, with that 15-minute study time, it would be a 48:43. And hopefully we will get some folks in here. Here we go. Hello, Andy. GG. He is deafened anyway. Hello, Jesse. GG.
GG.
Hello, GG.
Hello.
Success. GG. There we go.
GG. I forgot to swap my audio to my headphones from my speakers, so I joined the Discord call and just went, and muted.
got a brief second there of double audio, but
Yep.
it's all good.
GG's,
No.
Jesse.
Good.
Yeah, GG. Oof.
That was one of the faster seats I've seen in a while.
Yeah, sub 1 race time is always good. That's like the goal that you hope for. The seed is nice enough and fast enough to get a 45 or better, I guess. Actual seed play time.
Yeah, that was insane to say the least. So Andy, just from 1, facial reactions, and 2, actual typed out reactions, is it safe for me to assume that you've had the restream open, if not the whole time, fairly close to the whole time?
No, I opened it up when I walked into Aga 2.
Oh, wow, okay. Because there were some moments where legitimately it felt like you were almost like responding like with gameplay decisions based on some of the random callouts we did. Like I had said something when you were going into Argus about silver puffs. And
Just on
you
the
had done
very last puff, you did the silver shot.
It was just really funny. Okay, Jesse, on your side, did you have the restream open at all?
I flipped over to it. I knew what to expect tonight, so it's not like I was gonna watch it like a hawk. Like, to be honest, to be within about 4 minutes is about where I expect at this point. So
It was, I mean, it was
I
good.
didn't want to
Close.
I didn't want to give myself like extra pressure, like if anything went wrong, and be like, oh my gosh, you got to execute even harder now. Like,
Right.
it was rough enough when like Meyer didn't go. I hate that dungeon. I hate that dungeon so much when it comes to that spoiler log.
Yeah,
I always forget which one is which.
I was trying to figure out if getting the lamp was worth it.
I thought about it.
Because you had to go to Eastern early anyways, and you could have just gone over with the mirror and gotten the lamp kind of quick, but I wasn't sure.
We did. I know I heard it was in pod. Whereabouts was it?
Bridge.
It was in the
bridge,
arena
okay.
bridge. So
Yeah.
you would have had
That's
to
not
do
terrible.
shooter chest and then bridge, and then you would have just left.
Shooter, bridge, and leave, or save and quit, or whatever.
Yeah, shooter
So
was a
that
key.
might likely
So
you would just mirror and do Eastern right then and there.
But
Right.
with Fire Rod, like, you didn't really need a fire source at all until Skullwoods. So,
Right.
So I just decided against it at some point. It's more fun to do it without the lamp too, you know.
yeah, there wasn't much time to do that kind of thing in this seed. I don't think it could have saved more time than it would have cost to gone through that maze and the shooter and the bridge.
I think
Especially without boots or
best case
anything.
scenario, you're going to break even, and that's, I think, already pushing it.
Yeah.
Like, realistically, I think
if
you're
the
gonna
health
lose
was a
time.
little worse, maybe if there was no like armor upgrade, but like we were going into Mire with what, like 7 hearts, blue mail,
Yeah.
silvers, so like, meh.
Yeah.
So I am a little curious, Jesse. I do have a question about your choice for bottle.
Okay.
Was the hobo swim just a like you like saw Sick Kid was required and you were like, I need a bottle, and that was just the first one you happened to see, or
I had thought about a couple of bottles, to be honest. So, like, I had a couple of different ways to route that in, and I wasn't sure which one I was going to do. Like
Hype Cave was
in the heat of the
definitely
moment. Yeah.
the only one you should have done.
That's like, I did not realize, because I didn't open the log until like later through the seed. I saw, you got the flippers, you got the heart container, and then went to swamp from Hype Cave. And then when Andy goes to Hype Cave, he also grabs the bottle with the green goo in there, and I'm like, wait, there was a bottle here the whole time?
Yeah.
What? Okay.
I had been thinking about like different ways to route that, and I was like, I wasn't sure because it was just all back and forth, and then like getting the red potion, which I did use, so like it was good that I got that bottle, but
Yeah.
Right.
The other thing,
yeah,
you're on a timer. You only have so much time. Sometimes you just gotta.
Well, and that beginning was just
live with it.
Yeah, like there wasn't a ton of great choices. Like I was like, I have to do out of Ice Rod Cave. At least to my opinion, you had to do it. So I was like, okay. Oh, there's that bottle. I could do the hype one. What do I want to do here? So
yeah.
Yeah, I think you basically just had to like do everything in the light world first trip.
Yeah.
But then once you got Pearl and Glove and Hammer, doing Thieves for Silvers into Swamp, Hype Cave for Flippers and Bottle, and then Swamp, and then you have to walk back to CAC with the flute anyways. You do Thieves Town first, so you can go from Swamp to Pyramid Fairy without
I
save
considered that. I wasn't sure. I saw you do that, and I was like, I'm not sure which was better, and I Swamp first because I was like, if I get the flute, then the mobility at least is a little better earlier. But didn't seem to help, so.
That's something actually kind of bringing up the whole idea of, Swamp and the Thieves Town Silvers, right? Like, doing Swamp into Pyramid Fairy, I'm like, that makes sense. Nobody's gonna deny that. That makes 100% sense. Was there a thought at all, Andy, to do Thieves before Eastern so that you could have the Silvers for Eastern?
Not really.
Okay.
That was definitely an option, but then I don't know. It just seemed like a wash, I guess. But it probably would have been a little bit faster.
I think really the time save there would have been doing Eastern after getting the flute, because I don't think there was anything in Eastern, right?
No, but then you have to do Eastern and then go back to the bomb shop for the bomb instead of going straight from Swamp.
Yeah.
That's fair.
But yeah, Thieves into Eastern is probably the better route. If it's, a couple seconds at best.
Well,
but
and it's hard because we're playing from the side of or talking from the side of hindsight now, right? Like,
yeah,
in the moment, trying to pick which way to go, it's not always the most clear cut. And even still, it's not a clear cut, yeah, this is the better choice, because it still worked out.
Yeah, I did enjoy misreading the log and pulling the Thieves Town compass instead of a heart container. That was a good one.
Did you pull 20 rupees out of Meyer? I'm sure that was better.
Nope, I did not do that.
Well,
let me see. Where was
there's the real win.
Rupees in Meyer?
Yeah.
Oh, compass chests.
Yep.
Yeah, no. No, I didn't grab the fire rod until after Meyer.
See, I thought I needed it, and then I grabbed the fire rod first, and then I pulled that 20 rupees. So
yeah, my little I have the Google sheet that I make my spoiler route on has a little cheat sheet on the side with what each dungeon's map and compass chest is. So
I had gotten a lot better with that, and then tonight it was just I know the rule for it, and I was just I know this, and then again, I think this is one I'll mess up once every 5 races.
I think even more than that, less than that, 1 in every higher number than 5 races. Because I don't see you make that kind of mistake very often. But it was kind of funny to realize as soon as you open the map chest of like, oh, yeah, okay, that was just a misread of compass versus map. Got it. Okay.
Yep.
But yeah, I gotta say, guys, this was really, really good. Like, Jesse, I know you said you had no I'm trying to think of the word, dreams of
Not a snowball's chance in hell.
Yeah, well, I wasn't gonna say it like that, but sure.
No, we've talked about this. Like, I talk with you guys a ton. It's, there's tiers to the spoiler community, and it's like, it's one of those things. I've gotten better. I continue to improve every year. It's just, I know that the top 6 or so of you are the top 6 or so of you for a reason at this point still.
Yeah, spoilers tough.
It's tough, but it's so fun. And
Exactly.
I really, I love watching spoiler races specifically to see, okay, and I mentioned it in the comms, you guys are given the same amount of information, and yet you put together, different routes to try and get everything as efficiently as you can. And it's really fun to see. So, talking the moving forward moment here, Jesse.
Yep.
Still not out of the tournament, thankfully. Nope. It is a double elim bracket, so you are going to be facing off, I believe, against Faker Jr.
Correct.
So, good luck with that one. I'm sure we'll see it not only on a Speedgaming channel, but just, it's going to be a banger of a race. That's going to be a really good race.
Yeah, no, it should be. I've seen what he's been putting together, so.
Yeah.
Get some revenge after co-op tourney, maybe.
Ooh.
No, same.
Okay.
I might get my Telethar revenge from him clowning on me this afternoon.
See, and I was going to bring that up, man. I was going to say, you get the winner of Telethar and Mufte, depending on who that is, you could very well get your Telethar revenge here. So,
he can't clown on me when I have the spoiler log.
Oh man, no, he'll just clown on himself. Wait, that. But
yeah, that'll be a good race, whoever comes out of that match for sure.
Yeah, so. Absolutely. I don't think that match is on the schedule just yet. But oh wait, no, it did get scheduled. It is tomorrow at 2:15 Eastern. So that one is on the schedule now. So you'll know who you're playing tomorrow afternoon. So Sweet. That's good. But yeah,
it's late, so I need to go eat some dinner. But thanks for racing a pretty short notice, Jesse. Thanks for calming you guys. Appreciate it.
Of course.
No problem.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was
we had a lot of back and forth on that.
Sorry, Jesse, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say we had a lot of back and forth where one of us would message and then it would be hours before the other one responded, so. Or days.
Yes. Discord tag. But yeah, we'll let you get on your way, Andy. Have a wonderful dinner and GG again.
GG.
With that, we do have another race coming up here in just a little bit, I believe, on Speedgaming 3. That is going to be Secretly a Sliver versus Gamma Chew. That one is going to be starting at, I believe, 11:15 Eastern.
Yeah. Okay. And that'll be on SG3.
Yes. So keep an eye out over on SG3, because that is going to be another banger of a race. This entire tournament is just IMO stacked. Hey, Kazden.
Yeah.
Thanks for doing this, buddy.
Yeah, no, this was a lot of fun. Kind of last minute, but always up for doing it.
Yeah. Jesse, GG again, of course.
Thanks.
Yeah, GG.
And shout outs to our amazing tracker, Ms. Jandy B, who has been rocking and rolling with these tracking these various races, and can't wait to see more. Maybe we'll get her in the comm booth eventually. Woo, yes! I'd be so down. But yeah, with that, everybody have a fantastic rest of your night, and we will hopefully see you all over on SG3 in just about 1 hour. 1 hour. Math is hard.